Okay, this is where Shadow said to meet him, and he is late as usual. Oh, wait. Uh... Okay, not cool. Where am I? Not. Okay, well, all of that was weird, and I don't know where I am because that doesn't look familiar, and and that's new. Okay, that's very new. Let's okay, book. Let's maybe book has answers.
Check it out. I need someone like you, a builder, to help me out. You see, I'm responsible for this world, and it kinda got out of hand. So, I needed someone to come here and watch over the villagers, but no one would volunteer. So, I snatched you from whatever you were doing. Kinda cool, right? I would explain everything to you in more detail, but that kind of took it out of me. You know, the whole teleportation through worlds and dimensions and crap. I'll shoot you some instructions later and maybe some helpful tips, but for now, go forth, my acolyte, and bring peace to this world, or something like that. Also, if you run into others like you, don't worry about it.
Okay. Now there's a bunch of empty pages, but this is weird.
As a reward for actually looking at this page, look at your back.
Look at my back. Look at my back. Okay. Hey, wait. Ooh, it's a backpack. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, so I guess I should go forth and explore, maybe. Oh, there's skeleton horses? Wait, what? Oh my god! Oh, no. I think I found those villagers she was talking about. And I what is that? Now that I found the villagers, it was time to interact with them. And so ran up to their little enclave here and looked around. A very cute little place. Visited the tannery and got myself some leather armor because falling into the snow isn't all that great. Said thank you to the establishment owners. They were very nice. Then headed over to the cartographer, and there was some good stuff there. Nothing I really needed at the moment. I don't have a way of enchanting things, so I just left the books there, more valuable to them. And when I went upstairs, I did find a book and quill. They were nice enough to let me have that. So Ernestine told me that two villagers, Negan and William, wanted to talk to me. And so I went over, had a little chat with them. They were very, very nice, very accommodating, but they wanted to tell me about these turtles. See, so they told me about these giant turtles that built these dungeons in the sky full of water, like almost like an aquarium, but with explosives. And that they desperately needed help getting rid of them so they can get back to fishing and doing all the things they needed to do in safety. So once they told me about all that, we got the info. Ernestine wanted to show me a tour of his house. Also said he had an extra bed upstairs that I could use to set my spawn. So I went ahead and did that, which was very, very nice of him. And then he abruptly kicked me out because I guess it was dinner time. I don't know, something. But yeah, got kicked out and then kind of contemplated my mission, the giant turtles, and what I was going to do with those guys. Now that I've got some information, I've got the lay of the land. I think I'm all set. I even think I have some allies. Like, look at that guy standing, watching over me right there in the back. Awesome. But so now I need a base of operations. I need a place to get settled and to keep all my stuff and to start planning. And I found the perfect spot. Let me show you the area real quick. So if we go to free cam, turn around a little bit. All right. So this is our area. All right. This whole little spot is where we're going to build. So this is, of course, going to be our mountainy area. And then we have this little valley here in the middle, right? I got some plans for that, as well as I've cleared off a little spot there. I thought I was going to start there, but I would like to start out here. Okay. So these are going to be like a little dock town out here. And I kind of want to start out here, get some infrastructure going before we start making our way into the mountain. And this is going to be a little difficult because I'm not used to building on cliffs. And I'm going to mix in a little bit of all the environments here. So we have like the stony shore, we have some gravel, we have the jungle on the hills over here. This is cool over here too, right? Like all along the coastline. I think that is really cool generation. We have this little valley kind of dip thing down here. And we got another one right here that leads into some caves and some waterfalls. So we're going to play around with all of this. And I think it's going to be really cool. But first, I need to clear a bunch of trees, like a ton of trees. So let me get to that. Okay, so I know this area looks pretty flat and pretty ugly now. And let's get rid of some of the grass. Let's do some landscaping. And all there really is here right now is a bed and maybe a torch or two. But this is going to be the site of our starter house. I'm going to start with a human style fantasy house right here. And this is going to be our base of operations for a while. I think I'm going to have it juddering out to like maybe like right here-ish. You know, this will be like our front yard and this will be our view, which is gorgeous. I love that thing. Kind of, maybe. But, and then maybe I think come out to like about here-ish. That might be the idea. Then I'm going to make this a nice little pretty wall and it's going to be awesome. And how about we just get started? We got the house done mostly. Not going to show you the back. The back's built, but just it needs more detail. But I do like the way it came out with all the greenery. We got the functional storage and the workstations, and it's useful. It's awesome. It's very much not what I normally do, but I'm enjoying it. And now we need to connect it to where the docking area is going to be and finish that part off. So I need a stairwell right here. And also I need to fix this wall up because we can't leave the wall looking like that. So for the rest of the accents, I went with something that was like broken but functional and had greenery in it, right? Except for the stairs. The stairs are going to be a little different because the stairs are going to be leading down to an industrial type area. But I'm really proud with the way a lot of this came out. It came out looking almost exactly what I wanted. All right, let's start here at the bottom of the stairs. I don't know if this is going to remain the bottom. There is some, like, I don't know if I want the docking area to kind of start here, like the little city, but we'll figure it out. But for right now, this is the bottom of the stairs. And if we walk up the stairs, so I didn't want them to be uniform. I'm going to change out some of the stone, like brick stairs for some other stairs to give it some more texture, maybe even some wooden stairs. But I didn't want it to be like a uniform staircase. I kind of wanted it to be kind of all over the place. So, you know, we have some walls and some fence posts. We got some lighting, just a little bit of randomness thrown in, a little bit of brokenness, like over here, this sinks in a little bit, or right here, like, you know, just a little bit of broken. I feel like it gives it a little bit of character. And then as we come up the stairs, right, we have the little working area / storage area outside. And then we have our garden. My wife has been playing a whole lot of Stardew Valley, so I took a little bit of inspiration from what she's doing in there. And I'm loving the garden a little bit. So we got our carrots, and we got some lighting sources with some glowberries growing on these little, like, I don't know what they're called in gardens, but little like walls, I guess. A little bit of storage for some stuff. Water sources are not that one. There you go. Water sources are hidden behind some stairs right here. And then these are like little planter boxes. All right, so we got a little raised planter boxes. No real storage here. I just felt like putting some pottery here. And then over here, same thing. This is very asymmetrical. If you look, nothing is like actually symmetrical here, I guess is what you would say. And I really like that. I like that messy look. I don't think everything needs to be symmetrical all the time. In fact, I wish we did a lot more asymmetry. It gives it a lot of character. And then we come over here and we have the wall. So we got some green things on the wall. These are meant to be like supports that have kind of deteriorated, and we've been patching them up with some like metal rods that kind of hold them in place, right? So we see those all over the place. But also we want to keep the greenery over here. So we got some potted plants next to each one of these supports. We got some lights sunk into the wall, kind of like that. I'm gonna age myself, but this kind of reminds me of the crystals in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. I don't know why, but it kind of does. But yeah, this is what I've come up with so far, and I'm really enjoying this. I gotta put some more detail, maybe some windows or something on this wall, but I am enjoying the way this is coming together. And I'm gonna extend this wall down this way and probably use that little cave there for something, because these guys keep coming out of it. These guys keep coming out of it, keep getting shot by skeletons, and I'm not happy about that. All right, and that's where I'm going to have to call it today. I want to thank you guys very much for hanging out, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.